Chris Nordyke. I'm actually your facilitator for Day 10 of Leadership Corvallis. It's called Better Together, a Social Corvallis. And I'm excited about this day. It's taken a lot of planning, a lot of time, a lot of thinking through how to best present this. And what it comes down to is not a social media talk. This isn't going to be about Facebook and Twitter per se, although we will touch on that and there will be some learning around that. But it's more about social skills for emerging leaders. How do we need to function differently in terms of how we communicate and how we rally people around causes that are important and necessary for us and our businesses and our organizations? How do we have conversation? How is that stuff taking place now? Because things are really changing. And if you haven't been impacted by those changes yet, it's a certainty that as a leader, whether you would consider yourself one now or you're growing into a leadership role, you are going to have to be adept at leveraging both online and offline social skills to be an effective leader. And so we're going to spend a lot of time on that. And there's a lot of different conversations that need to be had. And so it's been tough to put this together, but I think you're going to be pleased. It's going to be stimulating. And there's some other fun elements too. So this is the first of a handful of YouTube videos. So watch your inbox. I'm going to send links to YouTube postings to help prepare for Day 10. And there will be a couple homework assignments mixed in with that. I'm very grateful that we've had a couple sponsors come in for breakfast and also lunch. So we've got some special surprises for that, and I'll talk more about that in future videos. Important to bring your laptop, so just make a note in your calendar right now regarding electronics. Bring laptop, Blackberries. If you have an Apple iPad, I'll have mine there. Any kinds of communication electronics that you have, bring that. There are going to be no rules around texting and tweeting if you're so inclined. That will be socially acceptable during Day 10. Gives you a sense. Hopefully that's just a preview. I wanted to start to give you a sense so you can start sort of mulling over and mentally getting prepared with questions. And we're going to spend a lot of time on the philosophy of communication, of how are things changing philosophically for us as leaders. Maybe just start pondering that. What are some changes you've observed? And be ready to engage. Every single module is going to have room for spontaneous Q&A. It's going to be very unstructured from that standpoint. We really want to have dialogue and discussion. So thanks a lot for having me be your facilitator. I'm excited about it and can't wait to meet you and get to know you guys more.